With the invention of the pocket phone and advancements in cameras, we're in a time where anything can be caught on the camera in the blink of an eye. The result is an abundance of amazing videos that the world deserves to see. From elephants doing headstands to ducks with incredible acting skills, the 4Evergreen team has you covered with this list of top 40 one-in-a-million moments caught on camera.
Oh, no.
But before we get into the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel so we can continue providing you with fantastic videos full of incredible sights to behold. This squid has an incredible ability to camouflage itself when taken out of the water. At the beginning of the video, we can see that the squid is black when swimming in the water. However, once the squid is removed, it becomes translucent and camouflages with the water. This technique is used to hide from predators. However, for humans, it's a nifty trick to take a video of it. You might be astonishing, but you'll never be as cool as a ninja bear playing with nunchucks. In this video, we can see a large black bear playing nunchucks in an attempt to train for the upcoming national competition. The bear has been teaching for years, and it's only a matter of time before he takes on the Cobra Kai dojo, or am I confused with a different video? Sometimes, when in danger, the best thing you can do is lay down and play dead, which is precisely what this duck does. As the dog stands over the duck, it appears the bird might be done for. However, once the dog loses interest and leaves, the duck immediately jumps up and runs off into the bushes. The duck was playing dead with exceptional acting skills worthy of a Broadway musical. I've been told that the tongue is one of the strongest muscles in the body, but this is ridiculous. The video starts by showing a parrot holding onto a bolt that has a nut attached to it. However, instead of using its fingers or a tool, the parrot uses its tongue to remove the nut from the bolt. The parrot must have some serious strength in his tongue to pull something like this off. I'm not sure whether I should be intrigued or horrified. This video shows a mother and her son on the beach looking at the ground. However, as the camera begins to pan to the right, we can see an army of crabs advancing the beach line in a way that's similar to D-Day during World War II. The crabs return to their homes after a day's exploration in the ocean, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for this mother and son to share a real bonding experience. Monkeys are slightly unusual looking to begin with, but this one, in particular, is a bit terrifying. The monkey has a giant bubble-like growth protruding from his neck. At first I thought the monkey might be in trouble, but this happens when the monkey bellows loudly. The noise can be used to attract mates, but also ward off potential foes. In this video, we can see a small band of otters helping one another up a cliff. Because of the significant height, the others need to work together, and so one of the otters pulls each of the otters up by their skin. The trick works, although I can only imagine how much it must hurt. At first, it might seem like the woman's being attacked, but there's no need to worry. The woman's having a big cuddling session with the lions, as it's been over 7 years since she helped raise them. When it comes to the animal kingdom, there's nothing more cheeky than a monkey. However, something I didn't expect was a gorilla to be equally bold. In this video, we can see a gorilla approach some tourists. However, instead of attacking, he splashes them with water before running away laughing. How rude! This is by far one of the most beautiful flowers and snakes I've ever seen. The fact that they're together show how incredible of a moment this is. The rare snake is a bright turquoise color, which looks fantastic against the contrasting bright red and green of the flower and grass. I don't think I'd be in a rush to get so close though. The camera person sure is brave. Have you ever noticed how animals have a sixth sense when dealing with babies and children? In this video, we can see precisely that. The horse, despite towering over the baby in both size and height, is extremely gentle. The baby, who's completely fascinated by the horse, continues to grab and kiss the horse. A truly breathtaking moment for a mother and father to see. Sometimes animals just want to hitch a ride in order to make their meeting. In this video, we can see a friendly bear trying to get into a fancy car. The bear continually tries to get in but struggles. That is until he tries to climb through the window. Just as the bear is about to get in, he accidentally rips the entire door off. Thankfully, the owner and his friends laugh about the situation, which is interesting, as I'd be extremely sad. A car like this could cost thousands of dollars to fix. Animals are super fascinating, but sometimes humans are just as intriguing, which is what these geese certainly think. As the man slowly plays the harmonica, the two geese stop to stand and watch the man play his music. The two geese are so entranced by the music that they go right up to the man out of curiosity. Have you ever seen a real-life dragon? Well, in this video, you can. The camera person is shooting the rock when suddenly a tiny, elongated fish crawls out from beneath the surface of the water. The peculiar fish looks exactly like a dragon from ancient Chinese mythology. How awesome! We have a thirsty monkey trying to replace his electrolytes with a friendly and refreshing bottle of Powerade. The video starts with the person pouring the liquid into the monkey's mouth. The monkey's eyes light up as he loves the taste and begins wanting more. Just watching this has made me thirsty. I might get a Powerade myself. Not sponsored by Powerade. In this video, we can see a remarkable friendship between a cat and a dog, although the dog looks angry at what the cat's doing. The cat's licking the dog's head to bathe him. However, the dog shows an incredibly toothy smile that's just a bit unsettling. If I were the cat, I'd probably stop what I was doing before the small but angry dog started to bite me. 3, 2, 1, and the race is on. On the left, we have a miniature pig coming in at 8 kilograms, and on the right, we have a happy Labrador weighing in at 12 kilograms. The two animals are racing to see who can eat the bowl of noodles the fastest. Unfortunately, the dog dominates the pig and begins fighting him to eat his noodles. The little pig had a good fight, but was no match for the dog. What an awesome video. Look, we're all guilty of loving a good head scratcher too. So you can't blame this dog for completely mellowing out as his owner uses this contraption on his head. As we can see in the video, the spider-like utensil is perfect for giving the little dog the best head scratch of his life, to the point that his eyes begin to roll back as he enjoys the incredible experience. I wish my wife would give me head scratches. This video is a little bit gross, but also adorable. The video starts with a little corgi looking at the camera in shock. However, as the camera pans across, we can see that the little guy has peed all over the sidewalk. The corgi might look guilty. However, I feel he did this on purpose and has no regrets about his decision.
Why you always do this?
Deer are some of the most majestic creatures on the planet. But reindeer are on a whole other level. This video shows a friendly reindeer walking up to a house and poking its head through the window. In response, the female house owner begins feeding the reindeer, patting its head. The reindeer seems extremely happy with this and repeatedly comes to snack for more. I bet this won't be the last time this reindeer stops for a drive-through snack. If you're still watching this video, please consider liking and subscribing so that the Evergreen team can continue providing you with excellent YouTube content. I also want to take this opportunity to give you a riddle. What happens to a toad when its car breaks down? Stick around until the end of the video to get the answer. It's hilarious and you won't expect it. Back into the list. Birds are capable of some pretty strange behavior, but I've never seen a group of parakeets create a Ferris wheel. In the video, we can see 5 parakeets perched on poles attached to a rotating disc. When the disc spins, it makes what is now known as the parakeet Ferris wheel. How interesting! Here we have another video of a bird doing something extraordinary. The little bird can skateboard across the table in the most fabulous fashion possible. The miniature skateboard is the perfect size for the little guy, which makes the video all the cooler. Lizards can be pretty awesome, but this one is downright creepy. The video begins by revealing a lizard with its mouth wide open, revealing a long row of nasty teeth. However, the weirdest part of this video is the tail that whips back and forth. I don't know a lot about lizards, but you can bet I'm going to stay away from this one. Bunnies are some of the cutest animals in the world. However, this one is truly outstanding. The unique blend of colors and gorgeous fur make this little bunny a sight. On top of that, he also poses for a few great shots for the camera person. Wish I could take this little guy home and give him a big cuddle. Stop! What are you doing? Oh, wait, it's okay. I thought the little puppy was cooking the poor baby chickens. Thankfully, the animals are just playing outside next to a lake. The pan is full of water, effectively acting as a pool for the baby chickens, while the puppy spoons them out one by one. I personally don't like insects, so there's no way I would let this walk over me. The long stick insect, while extremely beautiful in color, is highly creepy with its long arms and legs. The bug casually crawls over this madman's arm, who seems utterly unaffected by what's happening. This is quite impressive. China is home to some of the wackiest places in the world. However, few are as crazy as these sky platforms. As the video begins, we can see a man casually walking across the grass when it starts to show cracks in the surface. Terrified, the man clings to the railing in an attempt to save himself. That is, until he realizes that it's just a digital illusion used to scare tourists. How awful! We all know cats can land on their feet, but can dogs? The video begins by showing a cat landing on his feet despite being dropped from only a short distance. The camera then cuts to a small pug that's dropped. Unfortunately, the dog isn't able to turn around and instead just bounces off the bed. The dog isn't successful, but it sure is funny. Similar to the last video, we see a woman traversing a sequence of wooden platforms. The catch is that it's hundreds of feet above the land with nothing but a harness preventing her from falling. Interestingly, the woman doesn't seem to be fazed by what's happening and confidently makes her way across. This is remarkable, as I would cling to the platform crying for my mother. Similar to humans, sometimes animals want to help one another out. In this video, we can see a few birds pitching on top of a casual deer. At first, the deer don't mind it. However, the birds begin burrowing into its fur to build a nest. At this point, the deer rolls them off and tries to get rid of them. I mean, he's not a tree. If you ever need to find buried treasure, this is the guy to employ. The video begins with the man digging into the earth when he eventually comes across a metal spoon. After removing the dirt, we see the spoon is removed in beautiful artistry. The man then continues to uncover an entire tea set worth of treasure. How awesome! Are you a fan of camping? Because if so, this little squirrel needs a friend. As we can see in the video, he's ready to hit nature with his little tent set up next to the lake. The little squirrel's living life to the fullest but is waiting for a friend to join in. This video reminds me of something you would encounter in Finding Nemo, with the seagulls screaming "mine, mine, mine" at each other. The two birds seem to be in the middle of an argument or a domestic altercation of some sort as they constantly yell at one another and even square up. That or they're just lost lovers, happy to see one another. What do you think? If you thought this was a panda, you're not alone. But it's actually a giant anteater looking for food at the bottom of a tree stump. Typically, an anteater will push their snout down to sniff and lick out insects to eat. How gross! This video is a reminder that no matter how small you are, it's important to always stand up to a bully, as we can see a small goose facing down two giant tigers. The goose doesn't seem worried at all as he confidently charges the two predators down, setting them reeling in terror. Impressive! Here we can see a little squirrel trying to get dinner before heading to bed. Little guy climbs up the pole and jumps onto the feed storage. However, because the top of the storage is connected by a wire latched onto a hook, it begins to spin. The result is a turning food storage, with the squirrel screaming for help as he faces certain death. Someone needs to help this little guy as fast as possible. And there we have it, a complete list of 1 in a million moments caught on camera. Every moment on this list is outstanding, but so is every one of our subscribers. Let us know in the comments section below what video you thought was the best, as we would love to hear your opinion. Check out our other video on the 1 in a million moments captured on camera. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. But before we go, were you able to figure out what happens to a toad when its car breaks down? Of course, it gets towed away. Thanks for watching. We hope to see you again soon.